Alright, hi everyone. Hi Chop. Oh wow, say it loud. Hi Chop. How's it going? Let's hope Janet shows up. I'm excited to see Janet. Alright, are you ready for this adventure? I'm gonna press continue because I can't hear anything that's going on. Sure. That's not very exciting. You're supposed to be like, heck yeah. Like, come on, Chappy. Chappy. Chappito. Chapperoni. Chop. Chop. Chop chop. Is being a duper. Yeah, it'd be like that during the day though. I feel like all internets hate like the daytime, you know? I love this violin though. It's so good. Where am I? Yeah, I was looking for Twitch so I could just make and send the link so people come and I'm about them forever. Here we go. Send it to no. I'm gonna bother Janet until she comes. Is it not loading? I just realized it. It's not loading. It's been like 20 years. Let me see if it'll. Like, that's been 20 freaking years. Alright. That's not. That's being a butthole. Alright. Oh, I think I know why it's like that. Never mind. It had an update on Origin. And I should have, like, quit out of the game first. Because it likes to be a butthole. About it. Is she back in the chat? Is she back here? I thought she was in here. Oh, she's not. Come on. Come on. Come on, people. I'm gonna bother you for the rest of your life. Okay. I have to close the task manager because it's rude. Alright. Go away. Alright. I'm gonna fix this and relaunch the game because it doesn't want to start today. Yay. Move it over here. Are you watching on like 2 different things or something? Wyndari, like, on, because I sometimes watch your stream when, like, I count as more people when I watch on YouTube. So, like, I have it on my Xbox sometimes, and then I have it on my PC and on my phone. Because I'm supportive. Watching you all platforms. Is it more comfortable to watch from the computer? Man, better load this time. I'll beat it. I'll beat it. Yeah, I like watching it from the computer too. I mean, playing it for me, but yeah, it did say no. Oh wait, look, now it's loading. Look at that. Oh wait, you pop up on the screen. Oh my god, I didn't know that I had that still. And like, okay, I could see you guys popping up on the screen. It's cute. Okay. Alright, let's get this started. I'm so excited to finally go to the story so I can actually get better weapons and not cry every time I die. I'm the big dork. What? I will fight you. Heck you think this is? You think I will fight you? And we will be fighting, kung fu fighting. Because that's what everybody was doing, right? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Alright. But yeah, I'm excited to finally finish this. Like, I'm almost done with the entire area, if you couldn't tell. But I do have some things like that one fade rift to do still. And then there's some things I have to come back for later. And there's also a dragon to fight here. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, but yeah, there's a dragon.
Taking care of the bandits. Corporate Vale will want to hear the good news.
I will tell him. Also, do you like my new hair? I don't know if I've already worn this style or not, but one day I will be satisfied. Just not today. Alright, time to fight in the war.
Inquisition forces. They're trying to protect the refugees.
Looks like they could use a hand.
Look, I'm not trying to walk that far. Thank you.
Oh, we are not apostates.
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Yeah, like I don't care, except for all of this loot. Sweet loot. Alright.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm. Doesn't look like they're listening.
Yeah, to be full disclosure, I'm usually supposed to do this as soon as I get here. So if this seems like, oh yeah, like, looks perfect for an anime. What? Rude. My hair looks great. You know? And so what if it looks good for an anime? I would like to be one of those big titty anime girls. Titty today's. And he's dead. Alright.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Okay, I can't wait to do the next stabby stab to their bodies. Oh, she is hurt. Like, is she pretty? Oh, she's hurt and pretty, guys. We gotta help her. And these Inquisition services are gonna freaking die. Can I heal them? Like, can I throw a... Oh wait, I think I may be able to heal them. Yeah.
We are victorious once more.
Do you see how this cutscene interrupted? Yeah, I know, right? What if she's a douche? I mean, look at freaking Eric's chest hair. Chesty bestie over here.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy.
Oh, she got leveled up? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm wearing a potion. She's being healed.
And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
You must be real weak. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, also my face looks really weird covered in blood.
I'm told you asked for me.
I know of the Chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine.
I don't know, but this old lady got hips.
Simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
Yeah, it was so sad.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
That won't just make it worse.
Because you are
Yep,
not human.
I'm gonna go back
That
to
too.
the creator
Let
later.
me put it this way. You needn't convince them. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice.
Yeah, but I
Take
suck at
that from
rogue,
them
so
and you receive
singing
the
that
time you need.
is just asking to be bullied.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The
But you know, we
people
should
will listen
all
to your
stream
rallying
Rogue
call,
one day.
as
Just
they will
stream it
listen to
all
no
at the
other.
same time.
You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Liliana the names of those in the Chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
Yay!
Corporal Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
We will eventually. There's only one more thing that I'm gonna have to... I should probably talk to him after I do a couple of things then. Does he have anything good? Nope. Anything pretty? This is some lame shit. I'm gonna need you to get better, dude. Alright. I mean, to be fair though, I do suck. Like, level does not matter in Rogue Company. It just means I have no life. Just like it means in GTA after level 150. It matters until then, and then after that, it's like, ooh, you have no life. Make better choices.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills.
Yeah,
Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
I will.
Long day.
After I collect 30 more quests. Oh. Loot. Nope. No. Dang it.
That's the last of the bread. Going to be a long, hungry night.
These people need food.
There are rams out in the hills. Good eating, cooks easy, and no lords around to kill you for poaching. Too dangerous to go hunting now. More likely to find mages than luck.
Good luck.
Luck won't put fat on the ribs.
I mean, it could, if you were lucky enough.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am
Oh,
enchanted.
like a creeper.
I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah, I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war, and the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will
Really?
engage no more.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
There are countless ways for you to help the Inquisition safely without having to fight. We need wards reinforced and glyphs studied. If you have skill with healing, you could save many lives.
True enough. If the Inquisition believes I can help, then I will do what I can. My skills are yours. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Hey, I'm a smooth talker. Got another person for the Inquisition. Need to get that blood off of my freaking face. I look so bad with the blood on my face. I also look bad without it, but I look worse. Okay, I look like I've never been clean.
More cold weather coming. Full villages. Where are their coats?
What do you need to keep these refugees warm?
Blankets, warm clothes, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
These poor sods lost everything when the mages and the Templars went crazy. If we were in a village, I could just pinch a blanket off a clothesline and be fine. Out here, I'm sure the apostates have plenty of supplies. Just haven't been able to find them.
Farewell.
Alright, watch me find all these supplies without even freaking looking at the map, guys. I'm an OG. The real OG up in there. You're gonna see me shine after I get this loot, though, like, cause this is more important. But yeah, see me shine. Twinkle, twinkle, up in little star. Let's see how far we're gonna go to make sure these people don't starve.
Hopefully the Inquisition can find some way to help these people.
Well, we just talked to all of them,
While we're back in the city,
and they told us what they wanted. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we can help. Oh, sorry, dead people. I just walked over graves and I feel bad. Alright, Yeah, so we just have a couple of side quests to do. Then we're getting the heck out of here. Because, you know, everybody knows I'm a completionist by now, right? I love the ambience in this game, though. Pretty. Who is that? Oh, it's a Fennec. God dang it, stop hurting yourself with animals, because as soon as you hurt yourself, then I have to fight you. Which is real messed up.
It is a comfort to have you present on our journeys, Seeker.
You so rarely call me by my name, Solas. Why is that?
Manners, perhaps.
Manners have not held you back on other occasions.
I say what I believe to be true, even if it gives offense to those who prefer the lie. But there is no lie in what you are. Your position is an honorable one, and well earned.
What? Or... Bruh. I will beat both of you up.
One of the supply caches Whittle wanted us to find.
Real old girl, I'm gonna just F yeah up. I'm gonna beat you so bad that nobody will know who you are, and they'll be like, "Ooh, do I know this person? Do I?" Alright, that's one. I could just want to show another ram. There's one. Having this ability makes us very... Oh! I'm younger than you! If I'm old, then you're older than me! Yes, a random object of positivity you'll be bitten with. You know, sometimes it may hurt harder than the next one. You know, some of them are just gonna hurt your pride. Sorry, Rams. Need your meat. I'm gonna get the rams first, and then I'm gonna go get the rest of the caches. That's like 3 rams I need. Thank you for your death. Alright, 6 more. Like, you're older than me though, Caleb. You can't say I'm old. Unless you're gonna say you're old too. You're older. Oh my god, dang. No, get back here. What the shit? I wouldn't just ignored my chain. It was like, you can't handle me. You can't hold me back. I'm gonna run. Alright. Where did the other one die at? I don't even know where it died. Oh, here it is. Right. You know what? Fine. You're gonna die. Instead. They should call you Old Caleb. Old man Caleb. No, ancient Caleb. Because you basically dusty. Just somebody blow on you, you gonna disappear. Thanks for dying. How many? How many more do I need? I'm gonna do that to refresh it. Clear the cache. Alright, I need 2 more. Where are you, Ram? Rammy. Rammies. Rams. Rams. I wouldn't come if I called them Rams like that either, not gonna lie. Said Steve. Better not use teeth. That's funny. But I meant blow on you, not like blow you that way, you nasty. You know, like you blow in somebody's eye or something. Can you get stabbed? Please, thank you. Oh my god. God dang. Stay freaking. Can you guys attack? Freaking thing. I'm trying to get them to attack the. Yes, attack the target. Oh my god. I swear. To God.
What nonsense are you going on about? Where do you think you're going, Father?
We're low on food and coin. I may have to bring out the old sword to do some work to feed us.
No. These rams are being buttholes. Give me 2 rams that I can murder, please. There's one. Alright. There's one. Where did it... Alright, there's like... Alright, one more meat. Let's go. Where's the next soon-to-be dead ram? Come on, ram. I promise to make it quick. Those people really travel. Rammies. Yeah, this Finnick and I are gonna... I'm about to kill it just so I can stop seeing this blue dot. I'm looking for rams, thank you. Not Phoenix. Thank you. I don't know it. To the store to get cigarettes. What? So they don't come back?
Everything's burning as the mages laugh.
My love, you need to stop. You're not sleeping.
I can't. We're not safe here. They'll keep coming back.
Yeah, they'll keep coming back. Now stop being a little vagina and just suck it up, alright? Suck it up. You'll be fine. Hopefully. If not. He said that 18 years ago. Where's Papa now? Where's Papa now?
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me of the song from Austin Powers. Daddy wasn't there.
You know, Seeker, for someone with your tact and charisma, you assembled a pretty good little inquisition. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and assuming you didn't drag them all here by force.
How kind of you.
I mean, you never know. You could have kidnapped Ruffles and she'd be too polite to say anything.
Liliana recruited Josephine. They're friends.
So there's a rational explanation after all. Just when I thought you had layers.
Wait, no, I'm not there yet. Never mind. This is where we're going, over here in this crevice. But do you guys know the song Daddy Wasn't There from Austin Powers? You remember that? Vaguely. I don't know. I think I remember most of the lyrics. It's like Daddy wasn't there. He sang it so beautifully. I don't want to like sing it and then like F it up. Like, I just remember the part where he's like, Daddy wasn't there to change my underwear. You know? Yeah. To take me to the fair. Daddy wasn't there. I'm sorry, that song was such a bop. It was such a bop. I loved it when I was a kid. I couldn't relate because my dad was there, but I was like, I feel for you, fam. I feel for you. That's big sad that your dad's not there. Big sad. Okay. Missed this. Alright. Get out of the way, Cassandra. No, it was not the song. It was the song that Austin Powers did at the party after his dad didn't show up again. Dad wasn't there when I was first baptized, when I was circumcised. Daddy was there. It's either over. No, it's over that way. I knew. I knew it. I was like, I don't see it, but I'm pretty sure it's over here.
Feel another of the elven artifacts.
Oh, right. We have to go in there anyway, don't we? Alright. Okay, we're just gonna grab this really quick and then we're gonna go in there. I forgot I got that quest. Alright.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
My phone is vibrating and I'm being called. Hello? Hey. What? She's in her room. Okay. It might be. Yes. Okay. Okay. Alright. Thanks. Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Jump. But yeah, so we're about to go talk to some dude. We're gonna have to come back here twice, by the way. Like, twice. Because I'm a completionist.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
Ooh, I wish I could make that.
I greet you.
To come twice.
Indel, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
She's got asthma.
Travel safely.
Travel safely as I just jumped from. As if. Yes, get the elf fruit. Don't jump. Get the elf fruit.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Whoa, look at that. All 5 found without looking at the map once. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Fantastic. Now we're going back to the crossroads. Actually, I'm a fast traveler because I'm lazy.
Have you seen other lives?
It's good to have commerce restored.
Hey.
You have the potion.
Here.
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
That's debatable. Like, a lot of people really, really love, Alia, but you would have to become a companion to recruit her, and well, part of the inner circle. And in order to do that, you have to become a werewolf and keep it. And I do not want to be a werewolf, so I just keep Serana because Serana doesn't care. I love Serana. There's a lot of mods about Serana, by the way. We're gonna go through that.
Give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition, but no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Dang, these people are movable. Yeah, the vampire chick. There's a new mod where there's added dialogue. It's a little bit like a kind of like thrashing because it's like a romance. What? What? What blasphemy did you just speak to me?
I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Alright, time to go back. Yeah, I'm lazy. Oh well. I need to go get that. But no, I'm not trying to make it my quest. God dang it. Yeah, never. It's just gonna be my quest now. What? You can literally have her cured if that's what you're on about. She can be cured. I always cure her, to be fair, because I'm anti-vampire and anti-werewolf. I mean, I suppose, like, she didn't pose a threat, and she was debilitating, she was also really hot, and, like, she didn't, like, she wasn't very dangerous seeming. And I like to think that the Dragonborn, is, willing to talk to people sometimes. If they are pretty. I mean, not only if they're pretty, but don't seem to fight first. So, yeah. It also kind of makes no sense if you're, like, Haiti vampire though. But they don't really give you that option. You can get her cured, so that can technically be like you manipulate her or whatever if you want to spin it that way.
The faith will move to follow your divine will. It shall be as you say.
Man, that's a lot of work. Hey, dude, go home.
Thank you for getting my mother the potion. I knew the light in the sky wasn't ready for her. If you see my mother or father again, tell them I hope they find the light in their own way.
You disappoint me. Elves should protect their own in dangerous times like these. Your mother would have died for your absence if not for me. You should join your family.
Perhaps you're right. Even if this world is just an illusion soon to be cast off, I should make my parents comfortable. I'll gather my things and go directly.
Alright, now we're done here. Yay! Can I jump out this window? No? Alright. Can I jump out of this window? Oh, I can jump over. Nice. Alright. Oops. Alright. Where are we going? Alright, we did that. And we gotta do this stuff over here, but we can do that later. Alright. Yeah, that's basically it for now. Alright, time to go to Haven. Well, to be fair, it was kind of like a coffin, and it kind of wasn't a coffin. Is she gonna be human? And even then, like, even all the way through it, they kept mentioning like like a master sent us here to find something, blah blah blah, and then you find a thing, but clearly that's not the master, right? Because like she can't send people there from a coffin. That was clearly locked away, right? So, if anything, it was the best thing to do was to let her live and lead her to her house so you can kill the rest of the vampires, or, but you know, they keep underestimating you as Dragonborn, so they were like, oh no, there's too many, clearly, so I can't take them on my own. And, but you get to meet the master, right? So, if anything, it was kind of sneaky for your Dragonborn to let her live and take her home. Okay.
We've got scattered reports of Tevinter sightings in the hinterlands.
Couple of diamonds, alright.
What kind of name is Charlton, anyway? Doesn't sound elven.
I said you could call me that, Scout Elaine. I never said it was my name.
You're a bit terrifying at times, Charlton.
Why? Because you're realizing that every elf you casually call knife here might have a life you know nothing about.
I was hoping you'd forgotten about that.
In this line of work, we can afford to forget nothing.
Clearly, there's two different people, different kinds of people.
At least we've got Inquisition troops down at Redcliffe now, giving those people some real...
It's almost as if Mother Giselle brought the troops out there by going herself.
The soldiers are more useful against the bandits.
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed until I see the shattered fragments with my own eyes.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing.
I mean, like, I don't know. I think it would have been a waste. She's such a waifu,
In any case, did you need me for anything?
I'd like to know more about you, Solus. You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
The wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. There's so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest
I mean, when I first met her, I think I was also already married.
Spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured
I only married him because I couldn't marry her.
out of the Fade.
To be fair, I wanted to have kids with her.
Spirits tried
I
to
wanted
tempt
to
you.
marry her.
No more than a bright
She was the most beautiful NPC.
I learned how to
Like,
defend
I'm
myself
serious.
from
I did
aggressive
not
threats.
love my husband at all. Like, I was like, ugh.
I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
Two reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I travel, I would never find anything. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. If interesting areas, one must be interesting.
I mean, if Serana was like, if they had added an update and you can marry Serana, right? I would have killed my husband for her. Not gonna lie. I would have done that.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If our enemies destroy the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train to flick a dagger or an arrow to its target. The grace with which you move is a pleasing sight. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
So you're suggesting I'm graceful?
No. I am declaring it.
Oh.
It was not a subject for debate.
You said you traveled to many different places.
Yeah.
This world,
I would.
or its members,
You can do
reflect
that.
on the Fade.
Or you can download one. There's a lot of them.
You may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers. The best for the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Logain's infamous betrayal of Caelan's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Caelan fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed, and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
Okay.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
You're saying that you became friends with Pride and Desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream is the
I'm
potential.
such a sucker.
Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well...
That isn't quite an answer either.
Mm-hmm. I'm slick. Oh my god. Look at me. Flirting. Nope. Let's go talk to Cassie. I think I've already talked to Varric about everything, but I'll check real quick.
Need something?
Can I ask you something, Varric?
Harlot.
About me? I'm flattered.
I'm just a hoe.
Are you from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants and worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
You're an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands in a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances.
I could make you have a knack for romances.
Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca, she's one of a kind. Funny story, I bought a salvaged ship and found her locked in a dragon bone reinforced chest in the hold. I broke 3 dozen lockpicks and blunted 9 saws opening that trunk, but it was worth it.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Thanks, Varric.
Alright, Wyndari. Hi. You bothered him enough. Now it's time to go bother Cassandra. I think I've already talked to Colin, right?
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the Three Marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north. Clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Wherever I am, it is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Oh, dang.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the royal
Yeah,
house
it is
of
that.
Wyndari,
I'm just at
17th
home.
in line
Come
from
on,
Wyndari.
Cassandra.
I
Leave me
joined
alone.
the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're a member of Navarro's royal family.
The Pentegasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentegasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentegasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortale tarsi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Your uncle was a mortale tarsi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortale tarsi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis. Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones. It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
Dang.
So you were the right hand to the divine?
The divine Justinia, yes. And divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine, but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not. After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that?
Yes.
It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday.
It was
The
yesterday.
tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
I'm sure you're just being modest.
I was there. I think I know what happened. To hear others tell it, I alone saved Divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and most holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conflict.
You're delightful. You know that?
No, I do not know that. I object. There is nothing delightful about me.
I beg to differ.
I think I preferred you in the stocks.
I'll let you get back to work.
She is so adorable. Alright. Oh, Tom's not here, right? I forgot. Okay, time to go to the place that we need to go. It's nice to be able to talk and not die.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Oh
Back
god.
already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
Welcome back.
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition
I'm sorry that
and
your
its
internet
herald
hates you.
will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
You're welcome. Kelly Welly!
Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems about as functional as any young family.
How many families are on the verge of splitting into open warfare with themselves?
Yes, because that would never happen to the Chantry.
Ooh.
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Don't let anyone riot while we're gone.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope.
Bye, Kelly.
Come to me, child,
Hmm.
and I shall embrace
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
in my arms.
How
lies
fares your quest to
innocence.
seal the breach?
Well, you know how these things go. At least, I hope someone does.
You love to bring a little light into the darkness, and I'm glad to see it. Too many see laughter as antithetical to the chant of light. They imagine Andraste as a grim
I
warrior
have big feet.
all her life, forgetting that she loved and was loved in return. I hope she found time for laughter during her trials, as I hope you do.
You keep talking as though I'm the equal of Andraste. Do you know how unnerving that is?
I can only imagine. But we are all given to our purpose under the Maker. A sword does not ask to be forged. And frankly, if such a comparison gives you pause, I do not see that as a bad thing. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, she could get us what we need. It may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Yeah, I'm gonna complete it real quick before we go. No one likes you, Thrin.
Carrier dog will have more policies for the indigenous citizens. I don't need some old woman in Valria to tell me how to worship the Maker.
There was no word for heaven or for earth.
I
sea
don't
or
know if
sky.
the carrier dog can get that many.
Alright. Do I need anything?
We'll post soldiers a safe distance from the temple.
Our best guess at safe, anyway.
Okay.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, time to go to Val.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald. Let's ask her. I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to
sorry,
pull the clerics
another
together.
epilepsy warning.
Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay. Alright, let's go to Val Royal. And we're gonna royally vow down the royally vow. How your Val Royal is very pretty though. Like, very pretty. I hope that the new Dragon Age, when it comes out in like a couple more years, is a lot more optimized than this one. Because these loading screens are terrible.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us?
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Why not? They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred.
I mean, if he's getting paid enough, I would.
So the potential for trouble has increased twofold.
Perhaps. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Reading all the plaques. I'm actually not going to read them, but I'm going to... Actually, there's really no point of me reading them because they don't get added to the codex, but I get, like, some experience for it. Oh, wait, yes, they do. Never mind. I lied. I think these are the ones that don't get added. Anyway, guys. Trying to cheese this. Like, I don't get all these freaking codexes without talking to one person.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the knife here covered with the Divine's blood.
What?
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
Can we kill them? Guys? Stabby? Stabby my stab? Got me knife here!
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more.
Who murdered her? I wonder.
Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste,
Oh.
claiming to rise where our beloved fell.
Ah, okay.
We say this is a false prophet.
Oh no.
The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Okay, Beach. I am an elf, and you need to respect that.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it. It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Oh. Ah. You got knocked out.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I really need to find out what that is.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
He looks so freaking adorable.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
You are ugly and a douche.
Templars, One of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
He is also ugly.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Yeah, get out of here with you and your ugly, stupid, cat whisker looking self.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Fortunately, the Templars aren't our only hope.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Man, Solus looks so stupid wearing that, doesn't he?
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to
I wonder how she got into that. And does she get out of it? Oh!
What's that? An arrow with a message.
Okay, that actually scared the shit out of me.
My Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
Pray to the Maker for strength, not forgiveness.
Have I not tried? Andraste, Maker, show me your light. Take me back in faith. I cannot find it on my own.
Poor guy.
The Templars?
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
I forgot about this. These are some hard bushes.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's arrival. This has been received as you might expect. Our Maker sees this.
Is there something you need?
I don't know.
Oh, but lovers alcove. You go in there to make out. There's a lot of reading around here. Alright, time to go get the rest of these red Jenny things.
And I shall embrace you in my arms.
No, it's this way, right?
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, shop.
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean ware. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
Well, goodbye then.
Mind the flooring. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
Bitch! I'm buying this. F you.
I am undone. Buried in wealth, but undone.
Yeah, that's what you get for saying that I can't afford something. Watch the floor. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil. I fight so you can live, bitch. Why are you a hoe? How about that? I hate people. I just want to smack them around. Yep. Fish is poisoned. Excuse me. Which one was that?
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen...
I think your leg is clipping.
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
I don't need to know any of that.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
Alright, bye. She got knocked out, yo. Like, pow. Did y'all see that? It was like, pow.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
Thanks, Viviana. Alright, guys. Who should I go get first? Pick warrior, mage, or... Okay.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Warrior, mage, or rogue?
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Return to Haven.
No. Alright, guys. Pick. Do I go for a warrior, or a mage, or a rogue first? Wow, that's so helpful, Chop. Wow. Okay. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and just grab these two. So helpful. I can't wait till dinner time. I'm eating leftovers again, but the leftovers are so good that I'm okay with that. It's nighttime. That dude cannot aim.
It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident.
Oof.
My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
I don't even like lobster.
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what?
Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches. But.
Oh my god.
Because no breaches. Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
How about we get to know each other first?
Breaches.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife?
Oh.
All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Yeah, sure.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
She's so adorable, isn't she? No. Just gonna loot this place and then we're out of here, kids. Yeah, so the point is that even if you don't like Sarah, you should always recruit her. You can always get rid of her after this, but recruit her, do the war table mission that I just got that popped up in the left corner, and then you have bees. So you can get rid of her after that. You got what you really needed, which is bees. Everybody needs bees. You need bees, I need bees, everybody needs bees, okay? Bees are the most important thing about this game. It's the most important thing. Call me Beezus, because I'm like a bee Jesus, right? Beezus. Yeah. It's good. It was good. It's good, right? Right? What? No! It was good! It's good.
Lady Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiresome. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Better and better. The Inquisition should attend more of these parties.
Why are you saying bad? It was
What a
good.
lot of pig shit.
Oh.
Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
There's Vivienne.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first Enchanter of Montsimard and Enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Because I literally can't. I can't ask her to see her boobies. Plus, that would be really rude. I just want to, like, get her to like me first and then ask to see her boobies. You know, that way she's willing instead of be like, oh, I just met you and that's the first thing you ask. It started at hello and then it's like, hey, boobs, can I see it? You know, that's rude. It's like, hello, and then ask them how they are, and then ask to see boobs. I mean, at least you're invested, right? That's how it works, right? The dating world. I don't even want to know where that was going. Hey, Cully Wully.
Did you need something?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
In that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. I sympathize with their frustrations.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else?
I don't even. I don't wanna know or ask.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thanos. Initiates must also memorize portions of the chant of
Yeah, fight, guys.
history,
Yeah, get in there.
Did you enjoy your training?
If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the chant of transfiguration wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given the filter, the first draft of Lyria, its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker, the path we have chosen.
A life of service and sacrifice. Are Templars also expected to give up physical temptations?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you? That's not expected. Templars can marry, although there are rules about it, and the Order must grant permission. Some may choose to give up more their devotion, but it's not required.
And you?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've taken no such vows. Can you speak of something else?
So cute.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I'll try not to do so again. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession of the beast.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as other Chantry to teach me. First, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
Aww.
Still so young.
I wasn't the youngest then. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy.
Oh.
Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
And what about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's heralding, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Another time then.
Hi, Kelly. Alright, we got 2 more people we could talk to now, and...
The lights in the shadow, in their blood, the Maker's will is written.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should own more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid. And smells of horse. Really? What everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Kinda. Suppose. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
See you, Herald. Herald. I have to do something about that. Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah? Interested, are you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pecs. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Well, it's not like that for other elves. I know that.
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shy company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden.
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
Oh, you're from wherever. I'm from north wherever.
What?
North wherever. Oh, we had fun on street and or in local tavern.
Oh, hardy ha. Oh, funny you. It's complicated. I don't like complicated. Let's leave it at that. Maybe.
We'll talk later.
If you say so. Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Yeah. Alright, we asked everything we needed to do.
Go on.
Alright. Good enough for her. Time to walk in. Yay! Boom.
Good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
Yeah. Totally.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options. There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious. That does sound odd. I agree. The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out.
I will.
Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
Maybe.
And if he can't, then there may be more going on than we thought.
Okay. Oh, epilepsy warning. Sorry. This church is very much not for people with epilepsy. Dang, Grim is tall.
Got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We got word of some Tevita mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
I'm getting very hungry, not gonna lie. I would like some nums. Anybody want to stop by and make me some dinner?
Solus, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
The war benefits no one. It must end. An order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
That's why you wanted to be here. To have a hand in deciding their fate.
Wouldn't you?
Yes.
For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Once this is over, the task of speaking for the Maker will be the Chantry's problem again.
That's reassuring to hear. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okay. I won't. Okay, now we can go and get people.
Thank you for all that you are doing.
Okay. I'm gonna go to Redcliffe first, because I have stuff to return and stuff, so I'm gonna go to Redcliffe.
Mistress Lavelle.
Do you have a moment?
God dang. Alright. Hi.
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly yet for being an elf.
If they have, they've been stealthy.
Good. Please let me know if that changes. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support.
You're right, Josephine.
Stories of wild
Stop it!
have grown even more outrageous.
Her boobs are not gonna be shown.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat them.
Give me something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Danish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against them more times than I can count.
Really? I had no idea. I will do what I can to end this slander, Herald. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
The best part was when the Aravel, our wagons, turned from the plains to the woods. I used to spend weeks exploring the forest.
You make it sound idyllic.
Okay, fine. You do that. I'm gonna watch your stream. See if you can ask that.
If I'd never left home, Josephine, I would never have met you. That would be the greater tragedy.
What? Really? There is more to this, Mistress Llewellyn. Whatever comes,
there will be.
Your role as Andraste's herald will mark your clan history.
There have been other elves close to Andraste. Shartan led an army of them in her name.
This is true. I'd forgotten. The Chantry is not fond of Shartan. Perhaps we should draw parallels. Hints that Andraste's favor has returned to an elf in our time of need. Thank you, Herald. There are some letters I should write.
Okay. Bye, the beautiful, beautiful Josephine. Be like, oh yeah, the job went live, and the whole stream is called "Can We See Her Boobies?" Live. We got bees. Bees.
Let's see what we have.
That is one big nug. Okay, we got over here. There. Alright. Now one more thing to do at this war table. Clearly.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, one more. Alright. Just a up close shot of Vivian's boobies. Why, hello. Can we see them? Can we see them? Can you dig it? Can you find them? Alright. We're gonna start over here. Alright, we're taking the normal people. Let's run away. Oh, my bad. Alright. Let's go to the hinterlands. This is a lot of enjoyment. I'm glad to see this is coming along. I can't wait to get weapons, y'all. Like, better weapons than what we have. Because, like, ugh, it is a struggle. And then as soon as I get those weapons, right, we are going to be on and popping. Popping and on. Popping and on. Just in time, too, because we got a whole hour left. So, like, we got a lot of stuff we're going to be getting done today. I'm so proud of us. Go us. Alright. Yeah. I won't be watching that stream, but yeah, you do that. Because you know me, I cannot with that stream. I can't. I'm a big old baby.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few.
Yeah.
I've built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit.
Really?
I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Modders scare me sometimes.
You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
The wolves should be back to normal now. There shouldn't be any further trouble.
That's good to hear. I'll send word to the farmers and let my husband know what you've done. It may not seem like much, but you've given this land hope it desperately needed. Thank you.
Thanks.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable in good hands to go with it.
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
I suppose you're right. The Orlesian Chevaliers do have stronger horses.
The Orlesians? Hang that. No hopped-up Orlesian pissboy knows more about horses than I do. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself.
Check.
Said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
Yeah, that's right. That's how you get people to do what you want, guys. Make them think that it's their decision. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab that real quick. And then I'm gonna go fast travel to get Blackwall. No, wait. I'm gonna go to Redcliffe first. Or should I get everybody first and then go? Nah, I'm already here. Might as well go to Redcliffe. But why a fly swatter? That's a good question. Why is it a fly swatter that why are you spanking her with a fly swatter? Like, why not, like, something like a whip or something, like, kinky, you know?
Watchtower set up to warn us if bandits or apostates attack.
I suppose the Inquisition is trying to protect the Shens.
They're protecting everyone.
Yeah, they're protecting. I am literally an elf. I'm protecting everyone. Mostly elves, but protecting everyone. Alright. Now we're going to Red and is it Redcliffe? Yeah, it's Redcliffe. Ooh, loot. Oh, let me out. Alright. I like loot more than I like.
I want a constant watch on that damn thing. Sound the alarm at the first sign of demons.
Okay. Oh, that's outside. These people got robbed. Thank you for using this spell, Solus. So proud of you. Swear. Gotta give him some positive reinforcement. I swear. Woo! That's good.
What was that? We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
We need to find out what caused whatever this is. Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us.
What?
Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona?
If she was, she hasn't told anyone.
Huh?
We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Former? Wait a minute. What this about?
And not merely weak, altered in a way I have not seen.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this a language? I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I can't. I can't do this. I can't. It's tonight. Oh. Oh.
Impressive craftsmanship to remain standing after such abuse.
I'm the queen of the world. Oh, no. Ow.
We should look around.
This is mine. None of you get to have it. I'm gonna get drunk tonight.
I had the dream again last night. No, there'll be no dream. It was so real. And when I woke up, the sheets were as cold as ice.
Oh, damn.
Even before the sky fell open, this was a land of spirits and demons. Magic grows wild in the hills of Redcliffe. Tell me about your people. They say a spirit dwells in a small lake.
Dang, he is really trying to get in there.
The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love.
It's like, she may be crazy, but she's my wife.
Spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed.
See? What did I tell you?
First time in
It's not just
years,
that.
I fear I will
I
not
heard
be
about
visiting your
deaths too.
ashes.
Refugees killed by Templars driven past the point of reason.
Demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
Dude, I think your fingers are going through your pants legs.
Thank you. You were Dalish. My sinner and I, we kept to the old ways as we could. Though I know we are as children to you. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
What made the I'll never get over that sky.
Dude. Oh, my team. Okay. Alright. I'm not the only person here. Alright, level 19. Alright, only. Alright. The Dancer's Axe. This is a great axe. I'll get that for Bully. Best defense. And they need that. I'll get a couple of those. Nuke staff. Hey, this is 37. This is 37. Alright. Ryan. Okay. It's a sword. It says something to do with Cassie. Well, her sword is better than that. I'm going to do those. And yeah, go up here to Solus. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm not high enough level for any of this. I should probably buy it, but I'm not going to. What? A 12 goot? A 12 goot tall vampire woman? 12 goot? There you go. Oh, it said level 20. Ooh, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go get that other one. Alright. You sure you meant foot? Cause Goots is not that bad. Sounds pretty good. Oh, I need 2 of these. My bad. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Chad. Don't do that. Oh, no. Give me a... You're fine. You get this. Alright. No, what are you doing then? Though. I'm gonna get the heart, another heart of pride, because I forgot one thing. Okay. That's that. Excuse me.
We're just rumors after all.
Ew. Oh, it's 7:30. I gotta make dinner soon. And by that, like, I'm having leftovers, like I said, so I'm just gonna be microwaving it up tonight. It's gonna be real sexy.
People dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I'll need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there. May I help you?
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help. A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Yes, these are perfect.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help. A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
These, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
No, does she have any more?
Pleasure to see you again.
Alright. I have to go talk to that dude to recruit her. So, that's gonna have to wait.
Is there something you need? I suppose you're right. Greetings.
Hello. Okay.
The Venatori have made the
Oh.
Oculara and are using them to search for something. Something like those old shards, presumably.
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered what had become of them when the mages rebelled. What a tragic waste.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
I feel bad. It's really sad. Like, every one of those skulls that we look through, we're looking through the skull of a dead tranquil.
It's not your fault. What happened to any of us? It doesn't help. Other people hate us. But just stop. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I'll just loot in this one area. It's so nice.
Are you Connor?
You've heard the story, I
Ha
guess.
ha.
I can't believe
Ha
King
ha ha.
Alistair thought Redcliffe was the right place to send the mages. I mean, he grew up here. Did he think they would just forget what I did to them?
You were behind the siege of Redcliffe 10 years ago.
That's me. The boy with Redcliffe's blood on his hands.
If I were you, I wouldn't have set foot in Redcliffe again unless I was dragged in chains.
I had nowhere else to go. When we closed the circles, every city shut its doors to us. There was nowhere else to go. I hate it. I can feel the blood on the stones, even if I can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Why isn't Alan
Sure you are.
in power anymore?
Sure you are, child.
After the lands meet, he stayed in Denerim. I couldn't be his heir, not after what happened. So eventually he passed the title to Uncle Tegan.
How did you end up in the Mage Rebellion?
I was living in the Ferelden Tower when the circles dissolved. I voted against it, but at first it seemed all right. No one was summoning demons. They just wanted to oversee themselves. But then the Magister came, and it's wrong what they do in Tevinter. We are monsters. We need to be controlled.
Sure.
If it wasn't for me, every family in this village wouldn't be missing a son, a daughter, a spouse.
Yeah.
You're not in favor of the alliance with Tevinter.
Alliance? Is that what they're calling it? That Magister threw my uncle out into the street. He signed us into servitude. This is my home. Redcliffe, Ferelden. No matter what evils I've done, I would never have invited Tevinter here.
I need to be going.
Please, talk some sense into the Grand Enchanter. Selling out to the Imperium won't win us any friends. We have to find a way to make peace.
Okay, Connor. That's actually pretty... I don't know if it's important, but it's a nice touch that they added, because Connor's from the very first Dragon Age. And you have the choice of saving him, or killing him, you know, yeah. So, him, in my canon, he's alive, like, every time. Because that's what I did do in that game. Like, he survived. I was able to keep him from possession, because his uncle or his father was like poisoned, and he made a deal with a demon to to help his father stay alive. So the demon saved his life, but his father was stuck in a coma that he could never wake from. And the demon took control of the boy's body and was raising the dead to terrorize this village that we're in right now every night. And so you come as the no, you can't taser. But you come as the savior to not only save the village, but to save the uncle once you find out what happened. And there's different ways you can go about the last part. You can either make it so Connor is saved or Connor dies, or there's a sacrifice. There's a lot of ways to go about it, but mine was the best way, and nobody really died, and we saved the kid. So it was very interesting plot, not gonna lie. The first Dragon Age is very interesting. It has a lot of very interesting plot points. If only the graphics weren't still so terrible.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
I'll come back. I mean, you can let them die if you want to.
Is this some sort of test? We're here because you invited us in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Well, that's very strange, because someone who looked exactly like you spoke to me in Val Royeaux.
Exactly like me? I suppose it could be magic at work, but why would anyone...
Goodness.
Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indenture to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
What about the giant hole in the veil that's spewing demons everywhere? You're just going to pretend it isn't there?
I am not forgetting the breach, but we can only fight one war at a time. The Templar threat was immediate. If we live, we can worry about the torn veil.
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
I'm not gonna ask people to see their boobies.
Allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I don't like the way he said that. He sounded like he's gonna eat me
I'd
alive.
like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
How am I mean? Y'all are mean to these women.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our southern brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights. As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack.
What? It ain't rude.
It could only be through divine
Y'all are rude to these
providence
women.
that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the southern mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Al Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
You're quite a long way from Tevinter, Alexius.
Indeed I am. Though I have heard you are no Ferelden either. It seems we are both strangers here.
I'm gonna punch this stranger. I mean, what?
Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I am not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
Well, when you're fighting a massive tear in the sky, you can hardly afford to think small.
There will have to be. Felix.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive my clumsiness, my lady.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time. Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
I'm in danger, y'all. In danger.
Very mysterious.
We'll be careful, but we need to figure out what's going on here.
Magister Alexius does not approve of those without magic like you and me. You may not wish to stay long. Many villagers have already left to
I
escape
say
his
hi.
ire.
This village has a history with mages, doesn't it? Do you know the details?
During the last blight, the Arl of Redcliffe became ill. Not even the efforts of the Circle could save him. His young son, who was an undiscovered mage, made a deal with a demon to keep the Arl from death. The boy became an abomination. Through him, each night, the demon raised armies of corpses to assault the village.
See?
The hero of Ferelden defeated the demon and stopped the undead hordes from destroying Redcliffe.
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all Tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
You're one of the Tranquil.
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
How long have the Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Alright, let's loot this place and go. Let me out, god dang. You know, for an inn, this is really small. There's only 2 rooms. Or is this a tavern? No. I mean, other ways really small. So small. Alright, time to go to the chantry, see what's happening. Let's crack a lacking, you know? We got through so much today. I'm so proud of us. Again, so proud. I'm surprised Cassandra hasn't taken a healing potion by now.
They say Andraste sent you to save the world. If it'll help save lives and bring peace, I'll be the first to believe.
I'm trying. I hope I don't disappoint.
I hope so too.
Are you working for the Mage Rebellion?
Mages are children of the Maker, no less than the rest of us. They struggle no less with questions of faith.
Does that mean you support their freedom?
Given a choice between the Circle and death, most mages willingly gave up some small freedoms for safety. But the pendulum swings, and now it seems any restraint is too much. I think they should have a chance to prove they deserve freedom.
I don't see any other priests in the village. Where is everybody?
The Magister had the others escorted out
Ooh.
for their own safety, but I refused. He can throw me out if he wants. Until then, I tend to my flock.
What are your feelings on the mages working with Tevinter?
The Imperium burned Andraste. Since then, we have led 4 exalted marches against them. Yet in all those marches, they still acknowledged the Maker. Now I speak of him and the Magisters laugh. Something has happened, and I dread to learn what.
I will leave you to your duties.
I wonder what happened. Yeah, I would love some speed. That would be fantastic. Like, I walk so slow.
I'm Sister Tanner. May I help you?
I found the letter you sent to Templar named Corey.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Got protection? I see a suspicious lack of guards. Looks to me like you've been cut loose.
No, not actual drug speed. I mean, like, speed. Like, as in walking speed.
All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Huh. There's one more person I want to talk to before I go in, because after that, I'm leaving this place.
You're from the Inquisition. I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
I want this war to end without sending you back to the Circle.
There has to be a way, right? We're not what they think, all blood mages and abominations. We just want to be normal, have families, use our magic to help grow crops or something. We never wanted war. What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
Sometimes to achieve the world one desires, one must take regrettable measures.
I hope you can do something.
What is wrong with you, Solus? Are you okay? This, maybe he really has to pee.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lisas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye.
Are you sure you understand
I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant.
Because we're not done writing it.
The rest of my life.
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision?
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages.
Solus must really have to pee.
Sell us to the Magisters.
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or two after. After the conclave, he arrived. Come to save us from the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
I'm sorry, did you say we're going to mod it? I'm pretty sure that's what it said, right? That's what I read. Yeah, that's what it said. We're gonna finish, and we're gonna keep modding Skyrim tomorrow. Oh my god, yes! I would love to do that, chat. That's okay.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Okay.
That work exactly? You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see.
Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
Are you a Magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Okay.
Are you the one who sent that note, then?
I am. Someone had to warn you after all. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
Wow, that's crazy.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
You're right.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
All this for me? And here I didn't get Alexius anything.
Send him a fruit basket. Everyone loves those. You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Oh, dang. That's ominous. Alright, let's route this place and go. Yes, we even rob churches. There's nothing that will stop me from robbing a thing, alright? Is it religion? No. Is it food? No. Is it because it's guarded by 3,000 dragons that will kill me in one hit? No. Nothing will stop me. No! The tree doesn't even have boots! Again. Alright, we will end this video, or stream, video, stream, same thing, clearly, after we go get Blackwell, and after we get Blackwell, we will be done here for the day.
This whole business is distasteful. Perhaps we are better off pursuing the Templars instead.
We may not have time. The breach will not wait for deliberation.
Make me with you.
Take care.
But look at the sky and those stories about all that magic at the conclave.
They're not the stories,
This is weird.
Something like that.
Alright, time to get Blackwell. Debbie.
Back me up! Dead!
Alright.
Right there and there, no gaps. Remember how to carry your shields. You're not hiding, you're holding. Otherwise, it's useless.
Blackwall? Warden Blackwall?
You're not... How do you know my name? Who said... Ah!
I'm surprised he didn't stab himself with that sword.
That's it. Help or get out. We're
Thanks.
dealing with these idiots first.
Thanks for saving me,
Here
by
they
the way.
come.
Okay, yeah.
Hold the wall then. Make them come to me.
Oh, that was quick. Alright, didn't even have to do anything.
Sorry, bastards. Good work, conscripts. Even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have... Well, thieves are made, not born. Take back what they stole. Go back to your families. You saved yourselves. You're no farmer.
Hmm?
Why do you know my name?
Oh my god.
Who are you?
I've been called a lot of things lately by a lot of people.
Well, I'm talking to you. Stop dancing.
We're Inquisition, trying to find out why the Wardens disappeared and if it had anything to do with the Divine's murder.
Maker's balls. The Wardens and the Divine. That can't... No, you're asking so you don't really know. First off, I didn't know they disappeared. But we do that, right? No more blight, job done. Wardens are the first thing forgotten. But one thing I'll tell you, no Warden killed the Divine. Our purpose isn't political.
What's the Warden purpose got to do with throwing farmers at bandits?
This was different. I was in the area recruiting, fought some demons, then I heard about the stealing. Treaties give Wardens the right to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims. They had to do what I said, so I told them to stand. Next time they won't need me. Grey Wardens can inspire, make you better than you think you are.
Do you have any idea where the other Wardens could have gone?
Maybe they returned to our stronghold at Weishaupt. That's in the Underfels, a long way north. I don't really know. Can't imagine why they'd all disappear at once, let alone where they disappear to.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
Well, thank you, Warden Blackwall. But now where does this leave us?
It's fine.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is dead and the sky is torn. Events like these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a Warden. Maybe you need me.
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed. Look, maybe fighting demons from the sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster.
Okay.
Some will honor them. Being a Warden means something to a lot of people.
He's cute. Okay, leave me alone.
Warden Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This Warden walks with the Inquisition.
Alright. I'm just gonna loot this. Loot. Alright. All the pregnancies. I mean, who said, like, I'm pregnant? I haven't even slept with anybody yet. Not yet. I mean, eventually. I'll get there. Gonna be smashing and clashing. Like, oh my. Anyway, that's it for today. It was so much fun. I'm glad we got so much done today. Like, look at this. We got story. We got explanations. We have choices to be made. We got new followers. Like, I've been flirting with people. Like, oh my god, there's so much done in so little time. But, you know, like, it was so much fun. No boobs next time. Sorry about it. Suck it. But yeah, so I see you next Saturday, same time, and we'll have just as much fun, maybe more. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. And yeah. This was fun. Bye.